The answer to the previous post is C, piano. The classical period falls between the year 1730 and the year 1820. However, the term classical music is often used in a colloquial sense as a synonym for Western art music, which describes a variety of Western musical styles from the Middle Ages to the present, and especially from the 17th century to the 19th. The classical period is between the Baroque and the Romantic periods. Classical music has a lighter, clearer texture than Baroque music and is less complex. The best-known composers from this period are Joseph Haydn, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Ludwig van Beethoven, and Franz Schubert. Other notable names include Luigi Boccherini, Muzio Clementi, Antonio Salieri, Leopold Mozart, Johann Christian Bach, Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, and Christoph Willibald Gluck. Ludwig van Beethoven. Classical period instruments. Strings. Violin. In orchestras and chamber music, typically there are first violins and second violins, with the former playing the melody and or a higher line and the latter playing either a countermelody, a harmony part, a part below the first violin line in pitch, or an accompaniment line. Viola, the alto voice of the orchestral string section and string quartet, it often performs inner voices, which are accompaniment lines which fill in the harmony of the piece. Cello. The cello plays two roles in classical era music. At times it is used to play the bass line of the piece, typically doubled by the double basses. Note, when cellos and double basses read the same bass line, the basses play an octave below the cellos, because the bass is a transposing instrument, and at other times it performs melodies and solos in the lower register. Double bass. The bass typically performs the lowest pitches in the string section in order to provide the bass line for the piece. Woodwinds. Basset clarinet. Basset horn. Clarinet d'amore. Classical clarinet. Chalumeau. Flute. Oboe. Bassoon. Keyboards. Clavichord. Fortepiano, the forerunner to the modern piano. Piano. Harpsichord, the standard Baroque-era basso continuo keyboard instrument, was used until the 1750s, after which time it was gradually phased out, and replaced with the fortepiano and then the piano. By the early 1800s, the harpsichord was no longer used. Brasses. Buxen. Ophicleide, replacement for the serpent, a bass wind instrument that was the precursor of the tuba. French horn. Trumpet. Trombone.
Don't forget to follow us for more video.